on FT Live. Money Mike, how you doing? Where are you, by the way? You in the clubhouse? Looked good back there.
Yeah, I'm in the clubhouse. I just finished BP. I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Really good.
Dang, man, that clubhouse has changed since I played for the Braves in Disney, and we didn't even have places to sit. So you tell all those clubhouse guys they got it made, I mean,
Yeah.
man, we didn't even have chairs. We didn't have a stool to sit on at Disney.
Yeah, this is the new spot, so they upgraded a lot. And yeah, it's pretty cozy in here.
What's the best part of the new spot? Like, what's the thing that all the guys are saying? Oh, now we have like the world's biggest sauna or like the coolest cafeteria. Is there anything like they did really cool out there?
I mean, I can't speak for them, but they probably just appreciate having our own facility and don't have to go through a lot of people and a lot of traffic to get here. So it's like just having the facility for ourselves to use every day, and just kind of being in our own spot.
Michael, you grew up in Georgia, right? You're from Georgia. You grew up in Georgia.
Yes.
Now you get to play for the Braves.
Yeah.
This has got to be the ultimate dream, right? I mean, you even wore. I got to hear because I think it's on your Instagram. You're graduating from high school and you have a Braves jersey under your graduation robe. Like, did you know the Braves were drafting you, or was that just like a Hail Mary, like, please draft me?
Yeah, the crazy thing was the Braves were like one of the teams that didn't talk to me the most. Like, I least expected it until I guess a week before the draft. They kind of started talking to me heavy, but I couldn't ask for a better situation to be in. Being a Braves fan my whole life, and then being able to put this jersey on and running around Truist every night.
Well, I'm gonna stick with high school too. Stockbridge High School. I said that right? Stockbridge.
Yes.
Are you now officially the best player to ever come through Stockbridge? Because I mean, you tell me.
I'm not gonna answer that, but
come on.
We also had Kyle Davies there, so me and him are the two guys that got drafted from there. I can't answer the question, but that's what I can give you.
But let's put it this way: Kyle Davies had an 8-year career. You have already surpassed him in value of a player. So I'll answer it for you. You have outlasted Kyle Davies, but he also had a successful career too. So I see what you did there. But look, like your number's got to be a little bit larger on the scoreboard when they retire your jersey there.
No, it's the same size.
Same size?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take that.
Michael, go ahead, Kratzy.
Oh, no. I was just going to ask about one more thing, like who's the winner and who's the loser. Tell me about the golf outing, the team golf outing, so everybody knows.
Yeah, I mean, obviously my team won that. That's just how it goes. I mean, we were down and we actually played phenomenal on the back, and I think we shot like 8 under on the back to catch up with everybody else. So we went to like 3 playoff holes, and I ended up like parring the last hole by myself to beat the rest of the teams. The rest of the team bogeyed. So we won that, and yep, that's that. We were probably the underdogs, but we won.
Michael, I know we're kind of we'll get to the Brave stuff eventually here, but the high school stuff. Tell Eric Durbin, if he's behind you, that I've traveled more places than him too, so he'll love that. All right, when you see him, when he walks by, tell him that I have better hair than him too. He'll hate that also. That? He's one of the clubhouse guys.
One of the
for
clubhouse.
The Braves. Yeah,
he's been there for a long time.
He's been there since I was there.
Wait, you said
Eric.
who?
Eric
Durbin.
If he's around, tell him I got better hair than him and I've traveled more places than him.
Yeah, okay. I think he just walked by, but
did he? Yeah.
Yeah.
So listen, I'm gonna stick on the high school thing a little bit. You were going to Texas Tech, right? You signed with Texas Tech before you signed with the Braves. You were going to be a vet. Now they recruited you as a position player, correct?
No, I was going to be two-way.
Two-way. So why in the heck did LSU recruit you as just a pitcher? Like, explain that to me. Texas Tech said, "All right, we'll let you two-way." LSU's like, "Nah, you're just gonna be a pitcher for us."
And some MLB teams were talking to him about pitching versus, of course, the Braves about being a position player, which worked out pretty well.
Yeah, I don't know why, but that was like my dream school. So I was kind of hoping that I could get the opportunity that I wanted there, and yeah, I kind of had to shut it down after the just pitching thing. So I just moved on, and they were actually the only team to offer me for just pitching. So it kind of broke me that was my dream school. And
Wait,
I
was
didn't.
it Paul? Was it Paul Maneri was the coach when he was recruiting you?
Honestly, I don't remember that name.
Okay, because he was the head coach there for a long time. Paul Maneri at LSU.
Is he still there?
No, he just retired. They have the guy from Arizona.
Oh, okay.
So it was an easy decision when the Braves drafted you. I signed out of high school. Kratz went to college as waste. Right, I signed out of high school. So explain to the viewers out there what it's like when you sign as a 17-year, 18-year-old kid. You go to play in the minor leagues. You start in the Gulf Coast League. I started in the Gulf Coast League. Explain what that first, like for me, when I walked into the first day, I was like, it was eye-opening. I was like, oh my gosh, what did I do when I signed? So like explain that journey, like especially the first couple months in the first year.
For me, I think the first year was pretty smooth. I guess once you sign, you sign your way over to them, and now it's just a grind, and you're just trying to get to your ultimate goal at that point. So you can't let anyone get in the way of that. You just gotta be a sponge to whatever you need to improve your game every day. And luckily that year I got called up to low A like 3 weeks to the end of the season. So I got a taste of low A before COVID hit, and then after that I got to go to the alternate side. So I guess my first year or first year and a half was kind of different from a lot of people. But yeah, when I signed, I knew I was just going to do anything possible to get to my ultimate goal, and then now I'm here. I guess 3 years later.
Yeah, which is crazy. So first off on that, I wanted to ask you about Dana Brown and his impact, because he's the one who scouted you. He's the one who goes to the Braves and says, this guy should be high up on our board. He's done an amazing job for years. He's now the GM of the Houston Astros. So for players to understand how a recruiting process and how a conversation with a scout goes, and someone at a high level, of course, like Dana, what did you guys talk about? Like, do you go to dinner? Is it just a conversation, say, after a ball game? Are they talking to you just about the game, about life?
So I mean, I feel like mostly everybody that's going to the draft has home visits. I had a home visit with the Braves, but he didn't come. It was another guy, our area scout, but um, he came to one of my games in high school. I pitched, and then I kind of had like I guess a tough outing. Then I moved to the outfield, and I think I had a double and a triple, and then I was running around going to the gap and catching everything. So that's where he kind of knew my passion and what I could do in the long run, and that's why I guess I'm here to be an outfielder, because he pushed hard for me, and I really love him for that. And I don't think I'd be in this position without his input and his decisions he made as well.
So what's the relationship like now? I mean, I know he's a guy that likes to keep tight with his players, especially the ones that make it to this level, and he makes an impact. Like, did you talk to him when he got the job with Houston? Are you guys still kind of lifelong friends now?
Yeah. So like, I think it was right when like a week when he got his new job with Houston. We went to New York for the awards. So he was there, and we talked a little bit and chatted and just congratulated him on what he's done and what he's going to do for the Astros now. So I really appreciated him and what he's done for me in my career. So hopefully I can see him do that for somebody else with the Astros.
Yeah, man, that's terrible.
Hey, got a question for you. With your boy Vaughn getting sent down, that's something that's never happened to AJ. He doesn't understand what it's like to get sent down. I had that happen 4 to 5 times a year, so I understand the awkwardness of it. And one, how close are you guys? And two, how do you handle that? How do you handle when somebody that close, a teammate that you know is going to be a huge impact on this team, gets sent down and doesn't make the team out of camp?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like nobody wants to be sent down. So he came home, and we're living together here in the spring. So he came home and told me after the game, and I honestly didn't believe him. I thought he was just joking with me. And I got the notification like 5 minutes later, and I don't know. It was kind of weird. I don't think anybody expected it. So that was kind of the toughest part about it. But he handled it well, and he said he's gonna go AAA and do what he needs to do to get back up, and I mean just grind to get back to where he wants to be.
Did you give him any advice? Did you say anything to? I mean, like, was there like when you guys get home at dinner and you're sitting around watching TV or watching whatever you guys watch? Like, do you guys talk about it, or does it just kind of go away?
Uh, Kind of little, but it wasn't really a conversation. It was just like little pieces here and there. But yeah, he's handling it well. I mean, he knows he can get that call at any point and can be back up. So he just said he's going to go out there and work and do what he needs to do to get back up with us.
Michael, what's the one thing for people out there listening and watching? What's the one thing? Like, do you have one thought when you go up to hit? Is there one thing that you're like, okay, I got one thought? Because Greg Walker, who's your guys' minor league hitting coordinator, who loves you, by the way, I talked to him this morning and he said reminds me of Harold Baines. Now, I asked him, does Michael Harris know who Harold Baines is? Because Harold Hall of Famer but he played a while ago. So he said your heartbeat doesn't change like Harold Baines. So is there one thing that you look at and you say, man, when I take an at bat, this is the one thought process going through my head? Because I know Greg was big on that.
Most of the time when I go up, I'm just thinking, hit the ball the other way hard, and just try to find a barrel, hit the ball hard, and my approach is up the middle the other way. So just staying through anything and really just trying to hit the ball hard and get on base somehow.
Michael, what's the one quote that you always look back to? Is there a quote in your life, whether it's the way that you like to live your life or also something baseball related that you often use or recite?
I think I got my new favorite one this offseason from Luke Collier. We were hitting in the cage in the offseason, and some people were having a tough day against the machine. So I think he just said out of nowhere, he was like, "Don't let what you feel mess up what you know." So just trusting in yourself and trusting what you can do, and instead of what's going on at the moment. I don't really know how to explain it, but it made a lot of sense at the moment, and all of us got the message, and it really stuck with us.
So isn't Luke Collier's son Cam Collier, the guy who was a stud last year? So
yeah, he's good.
That's a pretty good guy you're working with if you're out there working with Luke
Yeah.
Collier. Is he based in Georgia?
Yeah, they live in Georgia now.
Okay, nice. So you won Rookie of the Year last year for the Braves. What's the best thing that winning the Rookie of the Year got you? Whether it was like to meet somebody, whether it was like a purchase, whether it was, I don't know, to be an appearance. I know you do a lot of stuff in the Atlanta community. You're recognized. So what's the one thing that, man, I'm Rookie of the Year. This got me, bam.
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like I've just been doing the regular stuff I've always done, but maybe it'll come soon. But nothing that really stuck out to me yet.
You know what you're supposed to say? It got me an 8-year contract for $72 million. That's what it got me.
Yeah.
That's what the answer.
I got that before, though, so I didn't.
Oh. But the performance got you the Rookie of the Year, and therefore the performance got you the contract. So don't be shy. It's okay. You're rich as hell now.
What was, though, for you, Mike? We always like to ask this, too. I mean, what was one of the first purchases for you, whether it was for you, family member, or also just, the day that you signed that? I think it's cool sometimes to document what that experience is like. You work your whole life towards a goal, and you are allowed to celebrate those goals individually, even if players like to talk mostly about the team during the season, whether it was the off season. Is there a big family or friends dinner to be like, hey, let's celebrate that I'm now able to take care of myself and my family for a long time to come?
We didn't have like a big dinner or whatever, but for Christmas, I just paid off my parents' mortgage and relieved some stress off of them. So that's probably the biggest thing I've done since signing the deal.
No, I love that. That's great. Hey, I had one more for you, Mike. Apparently, you've got a secret talent besides baseball.
Uh-oh.
It starts with a B. Do you know where I'm getting?
Yeah.
What is it?
See, I don't call it that. I just say pool. But is that what you?
Pool. Yeah,
Oh.
billiards, pool. Yeah.
Ah.
Well, I'm not a pool guy, and you're right. Pool does sound much cooler than billiards. The article said billiards, so that's why we have you instead to explain the talent. I mean, is it a handicap thing? Like, how do you measure how good you are? You say, "Oh, I can get it done in 8 shots."
I guess it depends on how many balls are left on the table. Well, how many your opponent has left. I guess it kind of dictates how good you are, how quick you went through the game. Yeah, I just always had one at the house, and I would go down there and practice with myself, do trick shots or whatever. So I guess whenever somebody challenges me,
Hey, grab Snit behind you. Grab
No,
Snit.
you can't just grab
Snit. Say, Snit, come here. AJ wants to talk to you. He's still mad at you. Snit!
What are you mad at him about?
I'm just kidding. I played for him when he first got the job.
Oh, true. It's like live look.
Yeah, where'd he go?
I
Did
think
he
he's
leave?
coming.
He's
Oh,
coming.
he's coming?
Yeah. Who's that? Is that Franco over there to your left, too? I see Franco. Tell him I'm mad at him. He gave me the finger in WBC.
No, Franco isn't in here right now. He's coming back.
Okay. See, I see Snit. He's coming. All right. See, live impromptu right here. Michael Harris getting us the Braves manager.
Where's your picture at so he can see you?
Snit!
AJ wants to talk to you.
Put us on the shot here, Gab.
Snit! Can you hear me?
Gab, put us on the shot.
There
I
we
hear
go.
you. Where are you? Oh, there
I'm
you
right
are.
here. I'm in Orlando, your old stomping grounds. How we doing?
I know. I need my readers on. I can't see you.
Oh, that's better.
Are you doing some kind of Zoom thing from your house?
Yeah, absolutely. We got this TV show. We're going to get you on with Michael.
Okay.
All right. You doing all right?
I'm doing great. How about
All
you?
right, give me your prediction. How you guys going to win the division? On the spot.
That's what we're here for.
That's right. That's a great answer.
That's what I told Michael a month ago. That's what we're here is to win the division again.
Hey, Snit, one quick thing for you. What's the one thing from camp that we should ask Mike about? Like, what's Mike doing this spring that we need to
witnessed
ask him?
Travis's hole-in-one.
Oh, wow.
We talked about that.
We did
that
talk
is
about
good.
that. All right.
Okay. Mike, give us the play-by-play of Travis's hole-in-one because there's no video proof. And so some people were texting us being like, if it's not on video, how do I believe it?
Yeah, I was like 2 holes ahead of them, but I heard it when we were on the green. I heard everybody screaming, and I told my group that somebody just made a great shot. And yeah, I heard it from 2 holes down, so I knew it had to be crazy, but I didn't see it.
That's great. Snit, thanks, buddy. I'll see you during the year.
Good to see you,
Look forward. Tell the family hi. Tell all the boys they're hi.
I'll tell Walk I saw you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, see ya.
Love that. Hey, Mike, we appreciate you, man. It was great having you on. We're looking forward to having you on throughout the season. Enjoy the rest of camp. We'll talk to you during the year, all right?
All right. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Cheers, man.
Thanks, Mike.
Appreciate you.
All right.
I like that.